Nintendo's got the secret codes for Mortal Kombat. And if you think Mortal Kombat is awesome now, wait till you play it with Game Genie. Because if you don't, you'll never know how far you can go.
Now Game Genies cost less, each sold separately for most video game systems. Free Mortal Kombat Game Genie codes at participating retailers. Supplies are limited through year end.
This is the new shape, the new design, the new dimension of interactive video entertainment that actually accepts both cartridge and card software, releasing new worlds of sight, sound, and power for you, the Sega Master System of Entertainment.
The Defender sees lots of alien ships. The Defender sees lots of radar blips. Every blip is a ship.
Watch this, I got this guy.
On a body-snatching trip. And it's up to Defender to save them. Defender, a great Atari game.
Have you played Defender? It's the newest of the smash hit home video games that just keep coming. Only from Atari.
He's better than me.
Have you played Atari today?
While Atari keeps trying to sell you new systems, like the 5200, with ColecoVision you only need one system, because ColecoVision expands to give you a Super Action controller set with Super Action Baseball, a driving module with turbo, an expansion module to play all Atari 2600 games, and only ColecoVision plugs into the Atom module to become the complete Atom computer system. So if you don't want to keep buying new systems, there's only one system to buy, ColecoVision. Sorry, Atari.
Where'd you get your hands on Konami's new video game? Starring me, that Ray June Cage, Bayou Billy. For the first time ever, Konami combines hand-to-hand combat with driving and shooting, and of course, zapping. In one swamp, stomping adventure.
The Adventures of Bayou Billy for Nintendo.
It all starts when I get out this here swamp. You really give me riled now.
What will the future bring from Nintendo? More hits like The Legend of Zelda. Sports hits like ice hockey. Nintendo has the most video game hits like Hogan's Alley and Donkey Kong Classics, and more like Excite Bike and RC Pro-Am. And you can play them only on the Nintendo Entertainment System. Now you're playing with power.
Hey, kid, where's my lunch money?
You haven't been flossing. You haven't been flossing.
Get a job.
Escape to a world of color for each and every Game Boy game. New Game Boy Color.
Colonel William Guile, one of the greatest martial artists in the world, travels the global tournament circuit, using it to conceal his top-secret mission as leader of an elite group of international crime fighters known only by their code name, Street Fighters. The heroic man-beast, Wonka, hard-kicking fighting machine, Chun-Li, most amazing warriors ever seen have joined forces with Guile to combat the criminal empire of Shadaloo and its superhuman leader, Bison. They have their own code of honor, discipline, justice, commitment, and together they will triumph against the forces of evil. Street Fighter!
Say you're going to buy a CD player and you're thinking. But then you hear about the next generation CD player.
It's called CDI, and it works with your TV to bring you the ultimate in movies, games, and family entertainment.
Awesome!
Awesome is right. Awesome sound, awesome pictures, awesome choices.
CDI, tell a friend.
CDI, kid, huh?
Now get into CDI starting at $2.99 with $200 of free software.
Are you really good at video games? And are you ready for some real action? Then you're ready for Air Fortress from HAL America. The game that pits you against awesome firepower. And an intricate maze of airlocks, passageways, and corridors where you blast and dodge danger at every turn until you destroy the power reactor. Then get out before it blows! Air Fortress, selected for the 1990 Nintendo World Championships, and now available for $49.95 plus postage and handling by calling OMLC at 800-468-5354. Order now and receive game plus T-shirt and Air Fortress posters. Don't delay. Visa and MasterCard accepted. Call 800-468-5354 now.
If you had jalapenos and beans for every meal, you'd have an atomic butt blast too. Booger Man for Sega Genesis. Hey, boogers aren't his only weapon.
Wasn't me.
Hey, Scotty, what level are you at with these Sega games?
Gangster Town, Enduro Racer, Shoplifter, Quartet, World Grand Prix.
Yeah. So, what level can you get to?
The Sega Master System and games are each sold separately.
And there's another thing, Mikhail. The kids these days.
Aye.
Tetris, schmetris, all the time. It's Tetris, Tetris, Tetris they want to play. And it's not just in Russia. All over the world, it's Tetris, Tetris. Whatever happened to unicycle and the ball? In a changing world.
Will you be the one to witness the birth of the incredible Nintendo Entertainment System? The one to play with Rob, the extraordinary video robot, batteries not included. He helps you tackle even the toughest challenge. Will you be the first to raise the incredibly accurate Zapper and play games like Duck Hunt or action-packed Hogan's Alley and high-flying Kung Fu, each sold separately? Will you be the one to experience the Nintendo Entertainment System? Comes with Rob, Zapper, Control Deck, 2 controllers, Gyromite, and Duck Hunt.
While Atari keeps trying to sell you new systems, like the 5200, with ColecoVision you only need one system, because ColecoVision expands to give you a Super Action controller set with Super Action Baseball, a driving module with turbo, an expansion module to play all Atari 2600 games, and only ColecoVision plugs into the Atom module to become the complete Atom computer system. So if you don't want to keep buying new systems, there's only one system to buy, ColecoVision. Sorry, Atari.
Challenges you to Sequest by Activision. With the Atari 2600, behold, Sequest. Your submarine must help stranded divers escape hungry sharks. Foolish mortals. Check your air supply and beware. Evil pirates abound. I think I hear your tiny divers calling out to you. Help. Help. Sequest. Steve Cartwright does it again for Activision.
Welcome to the theater of the eye.
Rods and cones report to the orbital side.
How nice. We're trimming the toenails. What's that?
Optic nerve, this is the brain. What's going on down there?
The eardrum's going up! Go get help!
We're having
having a breakdown. We're having a breakdown. We're having a breakdown. Having a breakdown. We're having a breakdown. Having a breakdown.
What else can go wrong?
Urgent synapse on line 2. It's the sphincter.
What is going on up there?
Sega Saturn.
I love that commercial. What? Just saying, I love that commercial. Especially the nervous system. The guy's just standing there going, "We're having a breakdown. We're having a breakdown. We're having a breakdown." And the guy behind him just screaming. Yeah, that's the end of the commercial. The whole idea is that it's the body's reaction to seeing the Sega Saturn for the first time. The rods and cones all go crazy. The eyes. And the brain is overloaded and the nervous system's screaming and the eardrums going off. And then at the very end, they get a call from the sphincter and it just shows the guy being squeezed like the garbage compactor. That's great. All right. Welcome, everybody. Oh, yeah. It was the 90s, baby. That's what commercials were like. Weird and gross. It's Shining Tuesday. We're continuing to play Shining Wisdom. We spent a lot of last stream farming for gold, which we managed to get 3,000, what we wanted. So now we're going to head back to wow, right mood. We're going to head back to town to buy a bunch of stuff. And then we're going to continue the Millennium Tree. Is this loud enough? Oh, we're already back in town. Right. We had to go back to save. Duh. All right, so we're going to buy... $99 herbs. Which is going to take a while. Congratulations, Jaspertine. This is going to take a while on its own. Seems like a bad idea to have all this dialogue in between each purchase. Yeah, at least I'm not competing with bots. Yeah, we were saying that a couple weeks ago where it feels like how they decided to take advantage of the extra space was just to create gigantic maps with nothing in them. 2019. It's wildly specific. Yeah, the music is good. Nothing. This is it. Buying 99 herbs. Oh yeah, there was that. I was doing a handstand before you came in. Yeah, people bitch about them all the time. Certain people. How many in we are? Be nice to have a number. I'm assuming it won't let me buy anymore once I have 99. Yeah, it's the maximum you can carry. Golden Axe cameo. Oh, there we go. We've got all we can take. Sweet. So we need 10 of these. So we need to buy 8 books. 1, 2.
Oh, he sits there in his red coat all spitting polished. And he says,
Where would you be going? I'm going to the Klondike to look at your gold. If there really is any. Not with this gambling gear and those revolvers.
Men don't wear pistols in Canada.
Canada be damned. I'm going to the Klondike.
The Klondike is Canada. Pack those pistols in your saddlebags or get back to U.S. territory.
I'm an American. You can't do this to me.
In that case, I'll be lenient. We'll keep this gambling gear, and you'll be back in the United States by sundown.
He never drew no gun. I could have shot that guy right there. Who was he anyway?
Superintendent Sam Steele, the Northwest Mounted Police.
Why didn't I shoot him? Damn.
In the days of the gold rush, a policeman, Sam Steele, became a legend of the Klondike.
Why didn't I shoot him?
5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. Got everything we need. Now we got to find our way back to that enchanted tree. Man, it's already getting cranky. Canada be damned. I'm going to the Klondike. Okay, now we need to find our way back. So we need to go back to Mist Forest, go north of the city of Odegon till you reach the sign about Goodo Valley. Then from this point, continue northwest till you reach the water. Go southwest from here, you'll find a cave, Creepy Cavern. Okay. I kind of can't believe how much I like this music. Okay, it's Goodo Valley. Northwest till you reach water. Okay. Wow. Okay. Okay. Killing me. Quite literally. These bats are the worst. I think I already got lost. Oh, there's water. Now I need to go southwest to the Creepy Cavern. Wow, I can't believe I found it that fast. Why am I not just using this all the time? Forget my sword. These gloves are where it's at. Well, that didn't work. Okay. See if I can remember how to get here, because I remember getting very lost last time. Yeah, I'm absolutely going to get lost again. I know it. Or I could just find it exactly right the first time. Jeez. Welcome, traveler. Have you come in hopes of seeing the Millennial Hermit? Then let me give you a tip. This tree is very particular about who it lets pass. But if you hit its knolls, it will pull away its stickles for a time. Oh, this was where we made all the money. Okay, why are you doing this? This is what drives me crazy. Mm-hmm. Come on. Okay. We're fine for me to go upstairs again on the other side. Can you go upstairs? Go inside on the left side. Okay. Wow. Used up one of my... monkey suit. One sec. Okay, what do we got here? Wow. Even changed the music. And the music hasn't changed back. Okay. Top of the vine. Back inside the tree to the place where I fought for the money. And go out the right side. Except there is no way to go out the right side. God. Maybe this dyslexic walkthrough means left side? I would not have remembered that this was a thing in this game, like, in a million years. What's happening? Why? Okay. This is crazy. Climb up again and walk into the tree. This music just gets better the further it goes. This game could really use a quick swap. Oh, that absolutely was not worth it. It told me to go back inside the tree, but it didn't say where. I'm guessing it's right here. There we go. And when it says to go to the right, outside again on the right side, climb up the second vine to get a chest. That's the first vine. This must be the second vine. Why can't I get on the vine? There we go. Climb down and now up the first vine. Okay. Did anyone expect this tonight? Next platform, climb up the next vine to the right and take another treasure. It's a big tree. Back into the tree and upstairs. Damn it. And upstairs. Okay. Oh, it's doing it again. I hate this thing. Exit on the left side and climb the vine for the boss. Good thing I'm almost dead. Is the monkey music going to play while I'm fighting this boss? Because that'd be pretty funny. Okay, this has gone really well so far. Okay, wait a minute here. Get rid of the four. Oh wow, I'm gonna slide attack him. Okay. Nope, didn't mean to do that. I don't like that I have to take a hit to hurt him. Oh, come on. Come on. Really? This is taking way too long. Now I see why I had to buy so many herbs. There we go. I do like that the mist floating along the floor was a nice touch. This is certainly a rare occasion. One brave enough to scale the millennial tree has come forth. You must be in great need to risk your life to see me. Ah, wait. It all is very clear to me now. It's the swan, isn't it? This poor swan is not a swan at all, but a tortured soul under a black spell. If it will step forward, I will attempt to reverse the effect of the magic. Now then, just relax. This will only take a few seconds. There now, the spell has been defeated, and look what is revealed. A princess. I don't believe it. I thought I'd never see myself like this again. Oh, sir, I don't know how I can possibly thank you. No need, little one. Just hurry back to your father. I sense he is in distress. Then, you mean you knew everything from the beginning? How? Is that... Never mind, little one. Suffice to say that I am somewhat of an enigma. Even to myself. But no time for talk. Hurry back to the castle. The king awaits. All right. Well, we are definitely using an angel wing to at least get back to the bottom of the tree. Curses! Satara has regained her true appearance. I must return to Castle Odegan and alert Mistress Kari. Yikes. Mm-mm. 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 Mm. 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 Mm-mm. Wow, just overrun with bats. I seem to be killing them in one hit now, which is nice. I don't know when or how my sword got more powerful. Night, baby girl. Love you. Getting lots of health anyway. Why does that keep popping up? Oops. Wrong way. Oh, Mars. You don't know how happy I am to almost be home. When I think of what that imposter may be doing to my home, my blood boils. I'll meet you at the castle, Mars. I've got a score to settle. Did you just see that? Princess Cetera just walked in from outside, unescorted. I must know how this is possible. The king will simply go insane. Oh dear, what if this news pushes him over the edge? Oh, I knew I should have stayed in bed. My ideal princess looks like that lady who just walked by. I wish I could be as beautiful as her. You saw her too? The person who just entered. She was as beautiful as the princess. Well now, Sir Mars, it looks as if you're growing into the shoes granted you quite nicely. That's an awkward sentence. I'm glad for that. Odegan needs another knight of Sir Giles' caliber to make us all proud. I'm not going to heal. A while ago, I saw what I thought was some lunatic digging a hole out front. When I asked him what he was doing, he claimed to be searching for lost treasure. I'd like to go visit those old ale-swilling hobbits, but I've heard their village is hard to reach. It's isolated from the main part of the Western District by some kind of waterway. They say you have to use some kind of electric bolt to cross it. I don't know, it sounds too complicated for a guy like me. but I sure do miss them little lugs. The desert region to the south is so dangerous no one from Oregon has been there in years. But if you want to build your character, you may want to try conquering it. Okay. Isn't it a beautiful day? I just love walking around aimlessly, soaking up the sun on days like this. You know, I think I'm starting to figure this out. I think there's some kind of magic wall up there that leads to the magician's house. I've almost got up the nerve to go up there and push on it. In fairy tales, life is grand and everything works out for the best. But this is not a fairy tale, and I don't think Princess Cetera should be wandering about. The land has become frightfully dangerous lately, and she could be hurt very easily. I wouldn't know what to do if that sweet girl were injured. You know, I must be going bonkers. I was sure I just saw the princess walk into the castle. The funny thing is, she's supposed to be in the castle already. Ah, Sir Mars, you must be looking out for the well-being of the princess. So tell me, where was she? I didn't see her go out, yet she just walked back in. But when did she go outside? Or were we imagining things? The lady who just walked in was a dead ringer for the princess. In fact, was it the princess? I'm so confused. I don't understand it. The king must have really become lenient. He never used to let the princess walk around unescorted, and now she does it all the time. Oh my, Cetera is so very beautiful. It's an honor to even share the same castle with her. Huh? She went out alone? How is that possible? I've heard of a new magic called plastic surgery, where one's appearance can be changed. Is that what has happened to Cetera? If so, how will the king tell them apart? I just saw the princess standing by the throne, then lo and behold, she comes strolling in from here. I'm so confused. This has got to be some kind of wacky parent trap thing. But it's not nearly so wacky, nor half as amusing when I'm involved. Okay. But how can this be? Sire, I don't understand how this can possibly happen. There appear to be two identical girls who look and act like your daughter. Highly irregular. You possess a keen sense of the obvious, Chancellor, but one very surely is an impostor. Oh, Father, look deep within my eyes, and all doubt in your mind will fade. I am Cetera. How dare you manipulate my dear father with your cheap sorcery? Don't look, Father. She's trying to keep you under her spell. Listen to me, for I am the true Cetera. Liar, you have the smooth manner of the deadliest serpent. Father, don't listen to her. I am Cetera. You are nothing more than a master of deception taught by Pezord himself. I must remember your true name. It's Kari. Silence. Enough. This is a dilemma set to confound even the wisest who have walked the land. Right, Jaspertine? And now I must find a way to solve it. Yes, it does seem to be the only solution. No, I can't do it. I am a weak disgrace to Odegon, but I cannot point a sword at my dear Cetera. But I must discover which is the imposter, for the safety of all Palacia. Kaisel, draw your sword. Strike one of the girls with a fatal blow. I don't care which. This seems to be a terrible solution. She turned me into a newt. But sir, I too fail this test, for I cannot raise a sword against your very flesh and blood. Sir Kaisel, that was a direct order. Is there perhaps a plan B? I love that he's crying. Do you know the punishment for disobedience? But Majesty, the punishment is just as severe for one who murders a member of royalty. Pardon my frank speech, but you are putting Sir Kaisel in an impossible situation. What do you expect me to do? Run my very progeny through with the sword of my ancestors? I cannot. I will not. But for the sake of Odegon, the truth must be known. But, Majesty. Kaisel, if our friendship means anything to you, do it. For me, for Odegon. Wait, who is that? Ah, Mars, you have returned amidst a crisis that plagues us. So you rescued Cetera in a swan's form? Then what this Cetera said was true. See, Father, it is just as I said. If it weren't for Sir Mars, I would still be wandering the mystic wood as a swan. Oh dear, just as I thought, a ray of hope was cutting through the gloom. We have no way of knowing which princess came in last. They're mixed up again. This seems to become more confusing by the second. Which one did come in last? Chancellor, look at me. Don't you remember? I was the last one to arrive. No, it was I who returned, by way of the south gate with my rescuer, Sir Mars. Enough. Silence. The situation is out of hand, and there is no way to discover who is the real princess save one. Mars, you must choose. Once your choice is made, the other will be struck dead. Majesty, it is too much to ask of one so young. Have you no compassion? Chancellor, don't you see? Since Mars was the one that rescued my real daughter, he is the only one that has a chance at picking which one she is. Well, Mars, will the princess on the right be preserved alive? So then, you are saying that the left princess is the real one, correct? Very well then. The one on your left shall be deemed the real princess. Kaisel, kill the one on Mars' right. Bro. Kaisel, wait, she is the true Princess Cetera. I see, you're the fake. I can't believe you disguised yourself so cleverly. Ha! Perhaps we underestimated your wisdom, Father. You are correct. I am not your pathetically sickening daughter. I am Kari, servant of Pezort. I thought this charade would last until my work was done, but it was not quite so. But no matter, you're too late in uncovering our plan. Last night I finally obtained the key to the royal treasury. Your hypnotized guards are removing the orb there using that very key. Pezort's plan to release all the labyrinth elementals is finally underway. No, it can't be. I have the key to my treasury right... Oh dear Lord, it's gone. The key to the treasury has been stolen. If Pazord schemes to release all elementals, his master plan must be to release the Dark Titan Zegalt from its prison. Then the legend is true. One is coming to revive the Dark Titan and damn us all. Indeed, if Zegalt is revived, it would be the end of Odegon and all Palacia. Exactly. Your peaceful, boring world will be replaced with a land where chaos rules supreme. No, I can't let that happen. You must be stopped. We must recover the orb. Chancellor, seize her. Sending the old man after her. Ha! You'll have to try harder than that, old man. Farewell, fools. Chancellor, block all exits with guards to prevent her escape. We must find her and get back that orb. Well, what are you waiting for? Move! Mars, you too, go, retrieve the stolen orb from Kari. That's an order. I thought that when you found me in the Mystic Wood, my nightmare would be ending. Oh, Mars, it seems that it was only the beginning. You must stop them. Mars, what are you waiting for? I ordered you to find Kari and recover the orb. Now move. Take it easy, bro. By the Chancellor's order, I cannot let you pass. Oh, the music ended. It's too bad, it was kind of working. I saw nothing out of the ordinary at this post, but I heard Kari headed toward the crypt. Why don't you take the shortcut through the courtyard to catch her? If I remembered where the shortcut was, I would. Well, this door is open, so... Hurry, Mars. The Chancellor and Sir Kaisel went past here minutes ago. If you hurry, you may be able to catch them. I will very slowly walk this way. Enter this door and exit the other side to be on the path to the Royal Crypt. Kari is just too powerful. We chased Kari to this point, but just as we were about to capture her, she summoned a monster. It made short work of all the soldiers with us, so you are the last hope to defeat it. Here, I know it's not much, but please take this healing herb to help you in battle. Since everyone else was defeated, you are the last hope to defeat the monster Kari summoned. Failure is not an option for you. If you don't stop Kari, she'll escape with the orb. She plays some Rocky music. It's now they got the gloves on. Right? That would have been nice for help earlier. Of course, they were all asleep earlier. Ooh. Ooh. I'm not loving this. I wonder it suggested I get all these herbs. Get out of the rocks. Jesus. I was just totally stuck in there. Come on. Look, I'm totally stuck. Totally stuck. Can't move. Man, oh man. Hello, Gremlin. Most impressive, Sir Mars. But what has become of that temptress, Kari? Don't tell me you let her escape. You will pay for slaying my favorite plaything, Mars. And your paltry efforts at defending your precious land are destined to fail. I have the elemental orb. Nothing can stop the events it has set in motion. Soon, all the elementals will be released, and the Dark Titan will rise from its prison. If you feel the need to play the hero for what remains of your pitiful existence, you should know that the Sand Labyrinth is our first destination. It's interesting that she would tell me that. Meet us there if you dare. Oh dear, this is it. The end. The kingdom of Odegon is doomed, just as the ancient writings said. Now that the seals have been broken to free the elementals, there can be no turning back. All is for naught. Hey, Nesshead. No, Chancellor. Perhaps a ray of hope yet remains. Mars, you must pursue Kari. In the meantime, I'll report to the king that she escaped, but that you're on the case. Hurry now, you must stop Kari from releasing any elementals. I feel like I'm too late for that. Okay. Let's go back and talk to the king. If I can remember how to get there. When Odegon's forces left here, they took the cooks with them. Now I'm all alone. I really like the music in this game. It's really nothing special, but it fits the game really well. Long ago, my grandfather told me that you got skill by fighting in battles. I always thought that was funny since he was a yellow-bellied coward that never fought. But hey, you know grandparents. Do I? Well then, Mars, how did it go? Did you manage to find that scoundrel Kari? Wait, don't answer. The look on your face says it all. If you could not stop Kari, Pazort's minions must be well on their way to releasing the elementals. Then it is imperative that our secret weapon, Sir Mars, go to the Sand Labyrinth at once. Yes, yes, Mars, you must go there at once and stop them before this gets out of hand. If they are not stopped, we will have to send more troops west to find the other elemental orbs. That kind of expenditure is simply not in the royal budget. We're talking about the end of the world. Don't you understand? If this progresses to that point, conditions in the realm will get much worse. You simply must stop Pazord and his minions at the Sand Labyrinth for Odegan. Mars, draw your sword. I need a pencil and some paper. To aid you in your difficult journey, the king has granted you this new sword. Count it as a token of the king's appreciation for your efforts thus far. Well, Jaspertine, it reminds me, and the clip popped up a little while ago, the ending of Shining in the Darkness, how all the shops had to close down because there was no one to sell anything to. Save the world, but we ruined the economy. You may leave your old one in the chest when you take the new. And since the Sand Labyrinth is riddled with difficult passages, you may need better tools. Therefore, I have unlocked the royal treasury for you. Feel free to take all you desire. You are the final hope to return peace to Odegan and all Palacia. You must do everything within your power to foil this plot, belched from the black abyss. Battle sword. Which is weird that it didn't just automatically equip it. Please tell me I have more range. No, I don't. All right. Since the Chancellor okayed it, help yourself to the treasures. I just hope you know what you're doing. Plundering the treasury, that's what I'm doing. Pick up heavy objects, okay. Oh, wine cellar. This town is definitely in need of a morale boost now that all the soldiers are gone. It's too bad Giles isn't still around. He was always good for a yuck or two. A yuck. I heard that some problem with the princess is why all the soldiers were sent into battle. Does that make any sense to you? I was surprised at how dejected the soldiers looked as they headed out. It certainly was not very encouraging for me. The Hobbit Elder showed me how he uses these special slide boots to get to his village. If you can find a pair, you can probably get there. Odegan's soldiers have been sent off to try to recover the orb from Pazord. In all the time I've lived here, this is a first. I wonder what could have prompted the king to send all Olga's soldiers away from the castle. Does seem like a bad idea. A while ago, I saw what I thought was some lunatic digging a hole out front. When I asked him what he was doing, he claimed to be searching for lost treasure. Midweek night napper rate. Somebody was really proud of that. Since most of the soldiers were sent to the Western District, only a few remain in the castle. I certainly hope it isn't attacked. All right, we're off to the Sand Labyrinth. All right, let's see here. Out of the city, you can go east till you see a sign which says the Sand Labyrinth is to the south. Let's see if this sword's any better. You know, I was killing those guys with one hit anyway. It's going really well. Well, the range still sucks. Trying to read the sign. Can't do it. There it is. Whew. I feel like I'm too far east here. I mean, is that sand meant to be a hint? Oh, this is the sign I walked past. There we go. Okay. Okay. South and then west. Look, it's sandy, like a desert. So cheap. I feel like this isn't the way I'm supposed to be going. No, it's not. Okay. I have to say that, and I realize that it's a legit issue for some people, but just Game Facts has taught me how many people do not know their left from their right. Come on. Man, I can't get over how close you need to be. Okay, that looks pretty official, so I'm guessing that's the sand labyrinth. Okay, it's not the only problem, but it's a big problem. A bigger problem than I thought it was. Continue a little bit further left of the entrance. Crack in the mountain wall. Oh, that thing that I thought was something to bomb is actually not. Well, that went really well. Okay, let's try it again. This is absolutely not what I was expecting. Oh, stone shoes, not the slide shoes. Idiot. Not worth it. Different music, though. Dun dun. Dun dun. 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 Well, I mean, I only had 96. Okay. Interesting. Now, the FAQ I'm using says that this is a secret shop that has herbs, angels' wings, and record books. Now, the FAQ is clearly based on the Japanese version because it keeps referencing names that aren't the same. So I'm guessing we've been working designed here because it's just a stupid herb. You know, making the game better. Yeah, let's use a record book. Why not? Since we might need to start over, apparently this is a pretty long labyrinth. Seek statues long hidden and doors long closed will open. See how the way those bombs are scaling and rotating? Look at that. Power of the Saturn, baby. What did that accomplish? I'm getting a lot of life. That's good. I need to get up there somehow. Probably these stairs. They look like they'll do it. Oh, don't do this. Ugh. This music's interesting. Hey, antlions. That's weird for a Japanese game. Okay, do the middle one. Hit the sandstone switch in this room, go left to the next room here, pick up speed to maximum, run to the corner of the bridge. Nope. That's not what I needed to do. Okay. Oh, hello. Okay. This isn't going very well. At least they're giving up a fair amount of life here. Okay, so they all do this. Okay, I get it now. I wonder if that bridge is back. Nope. Whoa, I managed to jump back up. Come on. Wow, I actually got that thing. Let's try this again. I feel like we're just going to be doing this whole thing over again next week. Okay, let's see here. Can I go fast enough? I can't. Okay. So I gotta go hit the switch again. Okay. It wanted me to fall, or this walkthrough wanted me to fall down. This is lame. I'm glad I did that, though. I actually didn't need to do all this backtracking. Oh. Pretty sneaky, sis. I guess I have to leave and come back. So this labyrinth is huge. And I'm not going to get a chance to save again until I leave. And I think we're literally just doing, the 4 elemental labyrinths. And then I think getting into, like, the final part of the game. No, there's more, actually. There's a lot more. So I think, for the sake of not wasting the next 6 minutes, I'm going to go ahead and end a little bit early tonight. Just because I think this will be pretty much the whole stream next week. So yeah, let me just take a quick look at next week's schedule here and see how we're looking for streams. Excuse me. I think we'll be good. Yeah. So that's going to do it for me for tonight. We're going to give you 5 minutes of your time back. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for the subs, the likes, the cheers, and of course just being here and being cool. I will be back on Thursday night with more 32X. This time it's 32X CD. We're going to be checking out Night Trap, the 32X version, which is a lot different. And by a lot, I mean a little different from the original Sega CD version. Because, of course, Night Trap was originally released by Sega on the Sega CD as a launch game, and then taken off the market. And then Digital Pictures released it themselves, again on the Sega CD in a blue box, cardboard box, and also released a 32X version. Which is what we're going to be checking out next week. On Thursday. So I've got it all set up here on the Polymega again. Got my legit copy of Night Trap 32X on the Polymega, and it seems to be working. So that's going to be what we're doing Thursday night. I'll be back then. So have a great Wednesday evening. In the meantime, stay safe, be kind to one another, and I hope to see you then. Good night.
Listen up, mistress, and you too, sisters. Let's talk about something that's a real brain twister. Drugs, drugs, drugs. Which are good, which are bad. Drugs, drugs, drugs. Ask your mom or ask your dad. Drink a little water. Take the doctor's pill. Drugs can make you better.
when you're feeling ill.
Drugs, drugs, drugs. Which are good, which are bad. Drugs, drugs, drugs. Ask your mama, ask your dad.
There's lots of other drugs that sure have a flaw. Watch it now, man. It's trouble with the law.
Drugs, drugs, drugs. Which are good, which are bad. Drugs, drugs, drugs. Ask your mama, ask your dad. Drugs, drugs, drugs. Which are good, which are bad. Drugs, drugs, drugs. Ask your mama,